Do you really want to go viral? I don't think you do, and I'm going to show you why. I've only gone viral twice in my career. One time in real life and one time online. Do you remember back in peak Tumblr days, when Tumblr was a thing? I was in the street photography. I went out one day. I saw a mural of Biggie Smalls. I took the picture and I tucked it away in my camera roll, and it sat there for almost a year. And just one night, I just happened to go, you know what? I'm not gonna repost somebody else's post. I'm gonna put my picture out. I put the picture up, posted it. Nothing happened. First day, nothing happened. Second day, nothing happened. Weeks went by, nothing happened. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm getting hundreds of views, thousands of views, 10,000 views, 100,000 views. I got up to almost 200,000 views. I was naive at the time. I didn't know what it was. My phone notification started going off one night, and it kept waking me up out of my sleep. And you know, sometimes when you sleep, you just try to fight through it. You don't want to reach for your phone and do all of the gymnastics to turn it off. But the next day, I looked up, and I had all of these views, and I had all of these reposts. I got excited at first, and I'm like, I done went viral. I've gone viral. And it just kept snowballing. So I kept posting my original work. I kept putting my content out there. And I noticed something. Nobody emailed me. Nobody called me and said, hey, I want to work with you. Hey, let's collaborate on a project. Nothing. Nothing happened. That picture continuously got views, continuously got reshares, and it went nowhere. You know why? Because I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't have an offer, I didn't have a product, I didn't have a service to offer anybody. And I hear about people going viral. This was back in the day. This was supposed to put me on the map, but it didn't. And I got bitter about it, and I started regretting getting all of these notifications about my picture. I didn't win an award or anything. And it just so happened to be around the time where Tumblr was making all of these different decisions and eventually got bought out. And after they got bought out, I shut their account down. That post, like I said, got almost 200,000 views and reposts. I shut the site down. I didn't understand what was going on. I wasn't prepared what was going on. And that's the thing that I want to share with you right now. Because I've been chasing that. I've been chasing that online ever since. And it hasn't happened like that again for me online. And a lot of times we think if I can just go viral, if I can just have that moment, I can capitalize off that, and that's going to take me out of my woes. That's going to take me out of my worries. I can quit my job. No, if you're not prepared for it, if you don't have an offer, if you don't have something sustainable you can offer somebody else, whether a product or a service, it's just a waste of time. Fast forward to 2019, or let me backtrack for a minute. Fast forward to 2018. I'm working 2 jobs, trying to start a side hustle, and I'm out here grinding every day trying to get it in. And in 2019, in March, the tornado hit my community and ravaged and destroyed everything in its pathway. We were left with nothing. In a matter of weeks, my community came out in a big way, and everybody started outpouring their love on us, getting us things we need. All of these different organizations making sure that every victim, everybody that was involved, would be made whole again. And a lot of y'all don't know this. As a result of that, I've been on 3 different TV shows telling the story about what happened that day, March the 3rd, when the tornado hit. All 2019, a vibe was going through my city, and all the focus was on me and my family and the people in my community. And at the time, when you're distraught and you have to rely on the help of other peoples, you're not in that mental state to handle everything that's going on around you. So sure, in a matter of a year and a half, all the way up until the pandemic hit, you would say in real life, we hit our viral moment. But nobody was prepared for it. Nobody was expecting it to be like it was. We weren't prepared for what was going to hit us. We lived, we survived, and we live to tell the story about it right now. Mentally, I wasn't prepared, didn't have anything to help further that moment. I thought about writing a book. I thought about starting a YouTube channel. I haven't had the capacity to do either one of those right now. Social media, I had shut it down. A lot of my social media followers didn't even know anything about what had happened. Every now and then, it would pop up. I get a DM and somebody is, hey, I saw you on TV, or I saw you in this movie, or I saw you on Netflix. I didn't know what to do with that. I wasn't in the mental state to handle that because I was trying to piece our lives back together. We all were. Nobody was really trying to capitalize off of that, but I was getting all this advice. Write a book, start a blog, start a YouTube channel, do this. This is your time. I say this in a video before. I just got into the mental space to where I can even maneuver and flow with a clear mind. Because when you're going through something like that, your mind ain't clear. The only thing you want to do is steal away somewhere, make sure nobody's trying to take advantage of you and your family. When you're down, you've gone through trauma, and you're just trying to survive the moment. And once I came to clarity and said, you know what? I can do some things off of this. I've seen people go through trauma, go through tragedy, write a book and so forth, and get paid and live well afterwards, you know. And they live happily ever after. But trying to go viral, and when it happens, I know I'm all over the place with this, but when you're trying to go viral and it happens, and if you ain't prepared for it, whether it's in a good way or a bad way, it'll sink you down, and you'll chase that moment for all time. You're not going to produce good content. You're not going to do well on your job. You're not going to do well in your community. You're not going to do well for your family. You're going to be at a stalemate. Stop trying to go viral. Be consistent. Show up one day at a time, one moment at a time. I know this video has been all over the place. It's kind of hard for me to talk about this right now, but I had to open up and say this. I had to share this because somebody needs to hear it, because somebody's going through something right now. Somebody's having a viral moment, and one, that either were not prepared for it, or two, it was just too devastating to even try to do something about it or try to capitalize off of it. Keep showing up. Keep showing up for you. Keep showing up for your family. Keep showing up for your community, and make it one day at a time. If YouTube is the only thing you're doing right now, and you can only do one video a week, one video every other week, that don't matter. That's on you. Stop letting these people convince you that you got to be doing a video a day, 2 videos a day, posting all day and doing all of this stuff. Work within the capacity that you can work and make it happen like that. And when the moment comes, you are prepared. Start preparing. I said this in a short. Start working on your offer. Start preparing now, because when you're trying to go viral, it don't hit. It's just like being at a casino. You can put your coins in, you can put your coins in a slot machine until the slot machine is full, and then all of a sudden, somebody hit jackpot. And that's how going viral works. You have to do your part and be prepared for it. Be ready for it. Have your plan in action and work it right now. So when it does hit, and it will, when it hits, you prepared, you got something to offer somebody along the way, and you ride it like that. Don't chase it. You'll chase it down a rabbit hole of infinity, and it does nobody any good.